I kinda don't want to make this video, but at the same time I feel like I have to in order to get it out there. But when I was in high school and I first started writing and drawing, I was putting it under the pen name Crazy J, and in time I decided to take that pen name and turn it into a character, Crazy J for Gravedigger Cafe. And before I went ahead with this, I took my time and thought about it, knowing that there are risks involved, psychological risks, when you do this sort of thing. And when I said I decided to go through with it, I also told myself to be very careful with it, because of those risks. And I go well over 10 years without a real problem. But then, overly concerned people with good intentions entered fear, and things got crazy. Calm. Don't get angry. Forcing a laugh. Stay more positive about it. Not get angry or crazy about it. But, I remember my mother telling me whenever I had intentions to do something, she would warn me about bad intentions, and how even good intentions can become bad intentions. And these people that were concerned about what I was doing with my pen name had the good intentions of protecting me, making sure the madness doesn't happen. But, you know, what my mother said about intentions and how good ones can turn bad. I was telling him. I was aware of it. I was being careful. But there's that entered fear. And that please do not let fear control you. Because even though you might be keeping yourself safe by being, oh, I'm afraid that might happen, or I fear this could happen, you quite possibly unknowingly be causing this fucking nonsense is why I like to smoke. Because I had it, I was telling them, but they were afraid of the worst possible things. And I was taking all that I got to prevent the worst possible things. They wouldn't listen. These are people that have faith in some fictional, mystical, great being that knows all and controls all and does all and this, that. and they have faith in that. But when it comes to a real person and I have trouble keeping myself calm again. I didn't know something with class was in there. I didn't even know I still had that. Stewie's an evil little bastard. I'm not Stewie. So get that out of your head, you moron. So, this is the kind of state I've been feeling tonight. Big comfy bed right there. Rather just curl up on the floor. Get to work in a few hours. This kind of thing. That you don't adjust to. It's the kind of thing that if it's going to beat you to the point where you're curled up on the floor, it's going to do that. I've been wanting to vacuum this floor, but the house vacuum is missing. Wasn't working properly last time I used it. Got clogged up with dust at the belt. So I took a screwdriver, got all the hair and dirt out of there, and got it working again. I'm good with things like that. Taking things apart, putting them back together again. Something broken, figure out what's broken, and whether or not I can fix it, and fix it if I can. There was a really big thunderstorm that rolled through here an hour or so ago. That's where my room is. Can't really watch it from my window. But I got to listen. And to feel everything rumble. Working for the audio company. Midtown Manhattan. Standing on a tin roof of a shed of a rooftop club. The Empire State Building, staring straight down. Buckets of rain pouring down. Lightning strikes everywhere. There I am, standing on this tin roof, with a big old audio speaker on my shoulder, and a big old bolt of lightning strikes a few blocks away. I look up to the rain pouring on my face. Ha! Miss me again, Thor! Such things, there's a lot of risks involved, but at the same time, the job needed to be done so the business can run. The client's business. I really miss that wood shop I had there, tucked away in the back. Weather's nice, I roll up the door. Now that sun, fresh air coming in. Fan blowing all the sawdust out. Building the boss's desks. And other things. I love that job too much. It took its toll on me. It's been twitchy. I don't know why. Hey, Mike the Seago. During my adventures, I found a glass hammer business card. Oh, hey. It's one of my, crew passes. 2009, August. Yeah, I remember that gig. Loggins in Messina. Jones Beach Theater. That was a day with some hilarity. Because where it's located, the place will flood a bit when the tide comes in. And then when the tide comes out, well, when we get there, we have to get there before the tide comes in to get all our gear to the stage. Because when the tide comes in, the place floods. At least the lower audience area. Not bad. Not terrible. But, when the tide went out, I saw a small fish trapped on the sidewalk, flopping around. And I'm like, let me save this guy. So I reach down, I grab him, and I toss him over the edge into the water. And I'm like, there you go. And he's just kind of, oh, I'm safe. And then bigger fish. Okay, so I didn't save that fish, but I fed another fish. If I wanted free ride through life, I never would have made it out of middle school. And I'd just be taking that different bus, if you will. But no. And it was more than that. And that I had to get out of that school. And you know, if I decided to go with that free ride, or let all that beat me, I wouldn't have had those opportunities. I would have had an entirely different life. Maybe a lot easier, a lot more comfortable. But because of the path I'm on, I've gathered some incredible experiences. And because of those experiences, I keep going. I keep going. I'll take my downtime. And then, when I'm ready, I'll get back up and keep going. That's how I remain strong. We do not believe in power because power can corrupt. We believe in energy, knowledge, and strength. Yes, these three can become power and can become corrupted. But if you just leave it as energy, knowledge, and strength, then it's not going to corrupt. I have moments of remarkable clarity that people absolutely adore me for. But then I also have these depressive moments or the violent moments. And it scares the shit out of people. Because they wouldn't expect that after seeing all the wonderful things. And then horrible things come out of them too? No, that can't be. It's got to be one way all the time. Yeah, I've been finding shards of glass and picking it out of the carpet because I got caught in one of those moments and I couldn't keep myself calm enough and I couldn't shake it off. And here's what scares me about it. I picked up my small hatchet and started swinging at a cardboard box with stuff that I was parting with anyway. And I started swinging at it. And this is where it gets scary. I actually took the time to switch from right hand to left hand to make more effective swings. I stopped when the box and the box of magazines it was sitting on fell on the floor and scattered all over. And I didn't realize there was something with glass in there. So, yeah, I'm gonna need that vacuum even more so. I've gotten most of it, especially now that I'm having this getting to know the floor moment. For when I do get out of here and I'm getting the deposit back, I think I'm going to let, if I can afford to, let the landlord keep that deposit so he could get a new carpet in here. It's not terrible shape, but it's seen enough years, I guess. Which is also why it's pretty icky that I'm laying on the floor the way I am. I mean, I was in such a desperate rush to get out of the shelter house and into personal space. A room where I can be comfortable and safe. That, I told them not to worry about having the carpet cleaners come in. It'll be okay. And I haven't noticed anything with lice or bed bugs or anything else, so at least the house is clean enough. And, as for, the guy next door, the room next door, we cool again. It was another person's toxicity that was making us toxic to each other. And I also think he understands how when I need to stay away, not to, because when I ran into him today, it did come up and he did make an offer, and I'm like, no, I need to stay away, continue staying away. Because that stuff is insanely addictive. Like you wouldn't believe. That synthetic herb. The drug that they can't really trace like other drugs because they keep tweaking the formula. They say, okay, you can't have this in there, so they find something else to put in there that has a similar or stronger effect. However, with marijuana, that's naturally grown. You pluck it from the plant, you let it dry, you break it up, you roll it up, and you smoke it. And as for the side effects of it, the worst side effects of natural marijuana is the fact that they make it illegal. Yeah, alcohol is okay. Well, not really okay, but you get what I'm saying. And yeah, I've been smoking a lot more cigarettes, more at night than during the day. It's just another one of those phases. It'll pass. I've been thinking a lot about Caden Clark tonight. Good night.